right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Progressive Podcast. It is episode 72. Who would have thought? And we're here, man. And you know, it's been an interesting week. I don't want to lie to you.
Oh man.
Excuse me. You know, a lot of things are coming to an end.
Yeah.
A lot of things are coming full circle, actually. But we'll get into the nitty-gritties of all of that. So do me, man. How has your week been, bro?
Yeah. I mean, not to cut through anything, but and you say that it's the end of something, and one could say that you've become a dependable individual over that time. But anyways, before we get there,
real
man, how have I been? Oh man, yeah, it's been quite a week, man. It's been quite a week. And what I've been praying recently is like thanking God for the adversity, thanking God for being stretched.
Yeah.
It's been intense. I think maybe since not even just this week, but last week as well, I've been stretched, but it's been good. It's been good. It's been tough, but it's been good. That's what I'll say. And continuing this journey, university and and work and but I'm happy, and I just keep pushing. It's part of the job, Yeah, and how about yourself, Mietani?
Hey man, it's been a great week, in case you forgot, Baka. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's been so surreal. I think that's one word that can really describe my week. It's been very surreal. I'm pretty much done with undergrad. It's just a graduation festival.
Yeah.
We had our last day of class, and they went through this like really nice exercise, and our eyes were closed while we're doing this exercise, and they said, okay, open your eyes, and it's done. You're here, you've made it.
Wow.
And what's so crazy is that where we were having our class was where we had our first class of the degree in 2021, and where we had our assessments is where we had our first assessments. So really talk about things, going full circle. Yeah. So I'm just grateful, to God to have made it this far. I mean, even, like people ask me like, bro, how are you juggling school, working at Res, which was the case for 2 of my years, so my degree, this podcast, and like somewhat having a personal life, and then so on and so forth. It's not easy. However, you still have to be that guy.
That's what I've been figuring out.
We still have to be that guy. You have to figure it out.
Yeah.
And whatever being that guy may be, that's subjective to you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Sorry, so what's in my cup, you guys can't see, of course, is Mazoe. I really love Mazoe. It is better than Oros. Yeah, you can go argue with your ancestors there on that one. Yeah, but Oros, Mazoe is better than Oros. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Mazoe is better than Oros.
I mean, considering we're based in South Africa, I'm sure that's an argument several people would be willing to have.
I'm ready. Man. Like, nothing beats Mazoe, fam. This is a proper concentrate,
Mazoe is great, man. I have to say, I've personally been having it for a long time as well, because I lived in Tet, which is a province in Mozambique, right next to Zimbabwe. So I've experienced Mazoe for a long time, and I have to say, it's great, man. I have nothing, it's negative to say.
It really is an elite beverage.
Yeah.
Let us know what your favorite concentrate juice is in the comments.
Yeah.
That'll be quite interesting to see. But Mazoe over, or else go argue with your ancestors. Cool.
Yeah.
So into the topics this time around, we're gonna try to keep it short and sweet, to the point, because this is one of those topics where we don't want to really elaborate too much.
Yeah.
Want to be on the point.
Yeah, and I mean, not to be a broken record or sound like a broken record, but we did go into a lot of depth in the first season of the podcast into this topic. So now it's just about kind of just the nuances and
tea time, baby, tea time.
Yeah, tea time.
But anyways, what Dumi and I are going to tell you today is you must be like this pen. Be like this pen. I'll click this pen, I'll write something on my hand, and ink comes ink comes out of the pen, right? Be like this pen. What is this pen? It is dependable when it has ink. All right. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Because it's one thing to say, oh, yeah, I'm that guy, or I'm this girl, boss babe, whatever you bossing.
Yeah.
It's one thing to say, but it's another thing to show up. And I think it was Alex Hormonzi. I probably butchered his surname. But the dude said, you don't, something, and I'm paraphrasing here, you don't get confident by, shouting affirmations in the mirror, but you get really confident and comfortable and dependable, right? By having enough evidence that just backs up what you're saying.
Yeah.
If you are someone that says I'm a dependable person and you're always flaking on people, stop the cab. Stop it.
Had to be honest there.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Get some help. Stop the cab. And that's okay. If you're not that guy, it's okay. Not everyone is like Elon Musk, man. Not everyone has 200 billion US dollars to their name, give or take. I don't know how much the guy's worth right now.
Not everyone can just buy Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think, that's not everyone can do that.
Not everyone can do that.
Let's just be honest there.
But what you can do is become a better person. All right? And be more dependable. But what does being dependable look like, man? It's really about being on your word about your things, right? So we say week in, week out, we're gonna do our best by all means to push out content. If for some weird reason we don't do that, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
However, we're here.
Every Friday you can expect an episode to drop.
Yeah.
On all your favorite platforms.
Exactly. So we've done our due diligence.
Yeah.
Due diligence. Yeah.
Due diligence, yeah.
Yeah, English is a bit of a
the
hard
language.
one. Yeah, the language. Yeah,
hey, guys. Yeah, it's not your first language.
English. No, English is definitely my first language, which is sometimes embarrassing.
Oh gosh.
Hey man.
Yeah,
the lingo.
Now for me it's not my first language. So yeah. But to be fair, I've been speaking it well for a long time. But yeah, it's a tough language, guys. I'm sure you guys know, considering 42 countries. So I'm sure there's someone. 43. Oh
yeah, 43.
Is this the first time this is being reviewed?
No. 40. We've been on 43 for a while now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Ish, I need to keep up.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to let you guys know, man. But you know what the interesting thing is, right? As young podcasters and young entrepreneurs, is that you get people saying, yeah, no, I can do this, I can do that, I can get this done for you. I know a guy. But they never show up.
Wow.
So how dependable are you?
Wow.
And I think here two things. I think Dumi, you can add. But I think two things for me that really make someone dependable, right? Is one, they're confident in what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because if you're not confident in what you're saying, then how can I be confident in your ability to say that you'll deliver on what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right. And then two is actually be good at the thing that you're telling me that you're good at. Right. So if you're telling me, yo, I make some banger videos, like I make some crazy, like cool cool type videos.
Yeah.
But your editing is elementary, then it's not easy for us to, be in business together.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you have to be able to show up for yourself. And if you can't show up for yourself, don't expect to show up for anyone else.
Wow. We should clip that part.
Part, yeah.
Nah, you should just say it again because it's very important to hear.
Because if you can't show up for yourself, then don't expect to show up for anyone else. Because you are not to sound narcissistic or anything, but if you really want to be that guy, if you really want to be a dependable person in your life, in your family, in your relationship with your partner, or in your team, you have to be that guy.
Yeah.
Allow me to toot my horn a bit.
Is that time come?
Yeah.
I didn't know we had a toot your horn section.
I guess. I mean,
oh my gosh.
I mean, it helps for stories,
Yeah.
But let me toot my horn for a bit. So let me paint the picture for you guys. The year is 2017. All right. And I somehow made rugby captain. And I think it was because I've been playing a year ahead of my actual age group. So now the time came where I had to play with my age group. And those guys were a lovely bunch of guys. I was in grade 11, and it was a great team. I really enjoyed playing with that team. And I didn't know all the rugby rules, hence why I was shocked as to why I made captain.
Oh, yeah, you're like,
right? But we playing this high school, and I wasn't aware in that moment that we were losing the game.
Oh,
for some dumb reason. For some dumb reason.
That's crazy.
And I remember the ball was now on the wing, and we had this system where, the ball goes on the wing, then I think we do 2 or 3 phases in the middle, and then it goes out, so it just flows.
Yeah.
Right, left to right, right to left. So now we had done the play here, and now needed to go back in the center. For some reason, I'm like, yo, fam, pass me the ball, bruv. Pass me the ball. And I'm like, Jurgens, pass me the ball, right? Shout out, Jurgens, if you're seeing this,
Shout out, bro.
And I get the ball, and then I just hit it. Pump, pump, pump. I break through the first line of defense.
Crazy.
And they had this huge Samoan guy on their team. It was quite intimidating, but I had seen worse having played,
age group
up an age group, right?
Yeah.
So I'm used to this. But the dude had his hands on his knees. When you're tired and you're on some...
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to cook this guy. I'm going to show this guy.
I'm sure.
Yeah, so I had the ball in my right hand, going, hooked a young goose step, and then handed him off. And I was like, boy, sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Be humble.
There's no space on the bus here.
Yeah.
So I handed him off. And then as I got there, put the ball down. And I was like, yeah, that's a try. But I see the whole team running towards me now.
Oh, no.
So the whole team is running towards me. And I'm like, dude, I just scored a try. And then they're like, bro, you won us the game. And I'm like, oh, crazy.
That's crazy.
So now it became a thing where now it gave me that confidence. If I could do it once, I could do it again type thing, right? So if you can wake up on time, it means you can wake up on time again. And it's all about replicating. And I think we said this a couple of episodes earlier. If you win the days, you win the week. And if you win the weeks, you win the months. If you win the months, you win the years. And if you win the years, you win the decades. If you win the decades, oh man, nobody's stopping you. You win the life.
You win the life.
Real talk. So now you're probably asking, but bro, how did you show? I was dependable because I was that guy. Because now after the game, as the season progressed, I was the guy now who was like, okay, cool. We need to make this call. And people would trust my calls. Sometimes I'd get it wrong. Sometimes I'd get it right.
Yeah.
Sometimes the ball would come off a scrum and I'd have to make a last-ditch tackle.
Yeah.
Right? But people would trust me because I've done it once and I can do it again.
Yeah.
People trust Cristiano Ronaldo in the box because he's done it more than 800 times. It's got over 800 goals.
He's got over 800 goals.
Crazy. But shout out Lionel Messi, though. He's got 8 Ballon d'Ors.
Woo, had to sneak that one in. Wow. I don't think we've ever spoken about football on the podcast. So.
Yeah, not in depth,
we've used a few analogies like Champions League finals.
Yeah.
So I wonder, I don't know. I wonder what people's allegiances are. Hey, if anyone is listening to this, put it down below. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi.
Let's see.
Eden Hazard, your favorite player, guys, put it.
Bellingham! Bellingham!
Only OGs will know. Only OGs will know. Oh my God.
Bellingham!
Yeah.
Cuidado! Bellingham!
Nah, guys, Oh man. Yeah, guys, we are football fans. I'm not sure if we've ever made that clear, but
yeah, we do love football. We do love sport as well.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
But let me tell you guys a story about Dumi.
Oh.
Dumi showcases his dependability in the weirdest ways. You would think the guy runs a cartel.
What?
Bro, you've got like 3 phones, fam.
Oh God. Okay, wait, guys. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I can't.
Oh,
I'm not gonna argue that. It's on
Man's
on
got
record
3
now.
phones, but I see the vision because each phone serves a purpose. And do you pay for like iCloud, like the space?
No, I don't.
You see? Yeah, the dude runs a cartel, man. I don't know, like.
Oh man.
And when wait.
My God.
He doesn't run a cartel, but if you're someone that doesn't know Dumi, you'll be like, damn, fam. But each phone serves a purpose. And Dumi, tell us what the 3 Because listen, I've got two phones. Right? I've got my Nokia, and I've got my Samsung over here. Right? I really love these phones. One's my alarm, an MP3 player, and this is the main phone. All right, Dimi, tell us the purpose of your three phones.
Oh man,
and how they help you become that guy.
I mean, okay, so I won't lie, guys. I feel really awkward about saying I have three phones, but I do. But one is about to be sold. Actually, I was speaking to my classmate. Shout out Lerato. Yeah. But yeah, it's about to be sold. But so essentially, my first one, or the one that I've had for the longest, I got it in Christmas of 2017. Yeah. So I had it for the whole of matric year up until now. And that one, I've deleted most of the things from it. It doesn't work as well anymore. So I just use it for WhatsApp. I have WhatsApp, I have Slack, and I have emails. Like if I want to email myself something, or if I need to email someone else something, then I have it there. And that's pretty much everything I have there. It's just for communication. And it's also the one that I have my South African phone number in, so that I can make like calls, right? If I need to. The second one was the one that I had. It was for listening to music, right? And also for playing Dream League. There's this there's a lot of football trivia going on around today. Yeah. But
let us know if you play Dream League, by the way. And if you're really down, I would love to. I don't know about Doomy, but I would love to challenge one of you guys on an online game.
Oh man, we need, because
that would be so crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, over the years we haven't met many people. I recently met two classmates that play Dream League, but up till now it was only really the two of us and maybe your sisters.
Yeah, my sisters.
Yeah, like there hasn't been a lot of people. So please, guys, like, hey, if this is like,
would love to have a game. Maybe we can have like a gaming community. You know?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Like esports is a real thing as well. But
so the second phone was for taking photos. It's also for listening to music. That's where my Deezer app is. That's the app that I use, or that my family uses, as well as playing Dream League. And so basically, I got the third phone recently because both my old phones, the battery was like, they were dying and they're just really old. I just needed a new phone. And also because both of them are only 64 gigabytes. So I needed something that was 128 plus. And so I asked for this phone on my birthday, because I don't ask for a lot of things, with the intention that I would be selling one of the other two phones, or maybe giving it at the Apple store, so on and so forth. But my newest phone, I use it for everything except for WhatsApp, because I have Slack there, I have Facebook, Meta Business, Outlook, I have everything there, Zoom, Teams, you name it, for school or for work, the Progressive Athlete, and just other things that I do as well at school. I use it for everything pretty much, and it's great. It's an iPhone 14, so I've had it for a few months.
Let them know, boy.
So it's
let them know what we're cooking.
It's great. And I mean, in terms of, I guess I depend on them. They are dependable devices because they are there, right? And so, but it's funny, once a device starts losing its function, or like losing, how can I say, its life, or the battery loses its life, then you need to change it up, which is the reason why I got a new phone. And that's to say that, yes, I can be dependable today, but I have to make sure that I stay like that consistently, because if I don't, then that means I will lose opportunities, or, people may not trust me, or how can I say, people will trust me to a certain extent, but then they'll see like, oh wow, like all of a sudden consistently Doomy's not been doing the things the way that they're supposed to be done, you know? So and what I'd say about being dependable is that in order for you to be successful in that, it's about doing small things consistently. So it's not about like the success is, it's a big accomplishment. I mean, big accomplishments are good, but big accomplishments only come when you take small steps consistently. So in terms of being dependable, it's making sure that you do what you say you're going to do, right? You do that, and you do it to the best of your ability, and you do it consistently. I'd say those are the three things. You do what you say you're going to do. Yeah. You do it to the best of your ability, or you learn to do it, and you do it consistently. And also be open to, I'm sure I've said this many times on the podcast, but it's important to be open to learn, right? That's the biggest. That's probably the biggest thing.
You have
man.
to be teachable, bro.
That's the biggest thing. You really have to be open to learn, because then you can equip yourself to become a dependable person. If you're not yet a dependable person, anyone can be dependable. That's why we do this. Really? Anyone can evolve. Anyone can progress. Anyone can get better, because it's within our reach. It's literally within our reach.
Yeah.
In the mind, in the hands,
In the spirit as well.
Yeah, in the spirit as well. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah. But moral of the story: make money so you can buy 3 phones like Doomy. Anyways.
Oh my God.
Let's get into the quote of the week.
I'm not that rich yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
So our quote of the week is coming from Zig Ziglar. All right, and he says, ability is important in our quest for success, but dependability is critical. I'm gonna say it one more time. Listen carefully. Ability is important in our quest for success, but dependability is critical. Thank you, Zig Ziglar. This is very profound in the sense that you can be good, bro. But you can be good and dependable, right? If you look at the best organizations, everyone in that team was good and dependable.
Yes.
Everyone was good and dependable. And being good and being dependable doesn't mean you are the best on the team, right? Because in teamwork, there's a reason why. We'll use soccer, for example, right? The guy who plays a striker is the best person, is the best goal scorer, because their job is to what? To score goals.
Yeah.
Right? The midfielders are the best people who pass the ball and who can read the game. That's why they call the midfielders. And your defenders are the best people at defending in the game. That's why they call defenders. And the goalkeeper is the best man to stop the ball from going over the line.
Yeah.
Right? So if each player focuses on being good and dependable in their role, not to be the best person, but in their role, then, my friend, that is how you build a dynasty. And this is why Chelsea Football Club should hire me. Shout out Chelsea, man. We beat Tottenham 4-1. I mean, it was a 9-man Tottenham, but if we didn't beat them 4-1, then...
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's that caveat in the sense that, like, you actually needed to be a scoreline of that nature. Nine players? That's... Like, you had to. If it would have been an absolute disgrace if you hadn't actually. Regardless of form, and... Because this is a derby. This is a derby, and... respect is on the line, bragging rights are on the line. You have to, and 9 men, you had to.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah, well done to Nicholas Jackson. I think
my brother.
It's good because obviously, young player just started playing in the Premier League. It's tough.
Working towards being dependable.
Yeah.
Like Didier Drogba.
Yeah, actually, you're right. I wasn't even thinking along those lines, but especially, strikers, they're dependable. We depend on them for goals. So he's working on that now. He's working on that. It hasn't been so great thus far in the season, but I think this will boost his confidence. It's a derby. It's against Tottenham. You bagged three goals. Hey,
Nothing crazy. Just doing the job. Look, mate. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's that. Oh, by the way, this completely slipped our minds when we're talking about the week. We had a great time at Richmond Alive on Thursday, right? And thank you, Sikhe, for hosting us. It was very nice to hear from the young gentleman.
Yeah.
From the TEDx style talk. And what we did as the podcast, we did our first sponsorship. We sponsored 2 ebooks, which we'll put in the description.
Yeah.
That you guys will be able to get, and it's one on exam stress and our 5 P's, right?
How to deal with pressure.
Yeah, 5 P's to deal with pressure, because it's the what? The Progressive Podcast. You get it?
Pushing P.
That's what we do. That's what's up. That's what we do. But it was a great time. It was a great time. We had a nice time with the team,
Yeah, no, it's one of our first, or at least as a team,
I guess
together.
It's second because we had that market day.
Oh yes, we had the market day.
Day earlier in the year. But yeah, guys, please do let us know what you guys think of this episode in the comments. Be sure to get those ebooks if you are writing exams, or if you just want to be better at dealing with pressure. Then hey, you know what to do. But anyways, that's myself and Dumi logging out. We will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you.
Cheers.